Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolved Realty studio. Have you noticed I say the same thing every time on every video? I just realized that. I need to vary that a little bit. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your old buddy Tim. Hope you're having a fantastic day. This video series is with my buddy Alisha Merriman. Alisha is an investor, a flipper, a designer, all around fun girl.
Well, thank you.
Your husband told me to say that.
Oh,
I don't know what that means.
Thanks, honey. I appreciate that.
Hey, this is actually video number 3. The first video we did was on the time frame of flipping a home. Then we talked about the money, the numbers. This time I want to talk about where to find deals.
Okay.
Because it seems, as a realtor, it seems like it's really competitive out there now. A lot of people are wanting or trying to do what you do.
Right. Yeah.
And I know, at least I think the key to success in what you do is finding the property, finding the deal. So talk a little bit about that. How do you go about finding your deals?
Well, I think all real estate investors would know that the best deals come from distressed buyers and distressed homes. So looking for those homes, obviously, with the grass grown up, stack of newspapers out front, windows that need some love. Those are the homes that you're looking for because you've got to create equity where equity isn't there. It's already gone. And how do you find those distressed sellers? Well, majority of them, most people actually seek out the MLS. So we're going to call that for the public Zillow and Trulia. And that's not really where the best deals are. You see, us investors, we've already went through a lot of those deals before they became market ready. And so you want the house before it's actually available to be up for general sale.
For example, and let's define distressed properties. Those are property owners who, for whatever reason, are in a distressful situation where they can no longer afford the property or they may not want the property. And so it may be that the property is just ignored, the grass has grown up, the property is kind of falling into disarray, or they just have quit caring, which happens a lot.
Those people, a lot of times they're in the dire straits. These are people with they're aging, so they have medical issues perhaps, or they're in a divorce, or their house is behind on property tax, or it's inheritance.
Lost a job maybe.
Right, lost your job, pre-foreclosure. A lot of times landlords with nasty evictions, they want to get rid of this property. They're over it. They've been, they've done everything. Burned houses.
Yep.
So kind of stuff.
Really finding those, these are not the houses you're going to find on Zillow typically.
No,
Usually the houses on Zillow are for sale by owner or coming out of the MLS, which you have to be a realtor to really have access to, or in the industry. So it's not like you can go to Zillow and click on, show me the shabby properties.
Type in TLC.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is really riding the roads and looking for these things. Yeah.
Yeah,
because you told me about when you found the sign was nailed to a tree. Yes, a for sale sign, which was great.
Yeah. So one way to actually source these properties would be all the "We Buy Houses" signs that you're seeing. Those are usually investors and or wholesalers, and call them because when they collect these properties, they're happy to get rid of these properties at a very nominal fee.
This is a question I've always had. You pull up to an intersection and there are 100 signs, handwritten signs, stuck in the ground. We buy houses, cash for houses. So those are legitimate.
Oh yeah,
or can be.
Oh yeah, there's I think majority of the good deals go actually to those people. And so those are individuals that you want to build a relationship with and find out what deals they are yet to unload to other investors or deals that are coming in. And so that's one way. Another way is to get to know your local network. Take your mailman out to lunch, people.
He knows everything, doesn't he?
He knows every house in the neighborhood. Get to know the sheriff's dispatch. I mean, they're the first ones to hear about a burnt house.
That's great.
There's that. Who else? Lawn care individuals. They're driving around constantly. And you just want to tell them, hey, keep your eye out for a house with grass grown up. Maybe the electric meter isn't running. Maybe it's got a red tag hanging from it. So
that's brilliant.
Yeah, they didn't pay the bill.
I'm gonna be nicer to my mailman now.
Right, take him out.
So just plug into a network, because these people, the mailman, the FedEx guy, the UPS guy, the lawn care, they drive around all the time. They spot these properties that might be distressed. Now, if I see one of these distressed properties, how do I go about finding out if it's available, and how do I buy it, and that sort of thing?
Well, I think that there are a lot of sources that you can use, and I've got a little list here so I don't forget any of them. But the very first thing I do is I pull up the county you're in, tax assessor's office. So let's say Madison County, for example, Madison County tax assessor's office. It will say get your real property value. You can type in the home address there and pull up the owner. It's public record, and it's on your cell phone. You just have to access it. And so now you get their name, and you can either look them up online, and most people think that that's a very creepy phone call to make whenever you've researched them online. These people are generally thrilled.
They're happy to hear from you.
They are so happy to hear from you, because the house that you sold for me, that was an inheritance situation where the young lady lived in Georgia. She no longer wanted to take care of the grass. She didn't want to do that. And whenever I called her, she was relieved to hear from me.
That's why.
And that's generally how it goes with these houses that need a lot of love.
I think that's a good point. And you're not taking advantage of anyone. You are, in my opinion, actually offering them a way to solve their problem.
Right. Yeah, you are solving their problems.
Yeah.
So the house that I bought this past week, the older lady, she wanted to sell her house, but she couldn't sell it because she had broke her leg and she couldn't remove all the furnishings.
Oh, wow.
Well, I had a perfectly great crew who could remove furnishings.
You have a crew that can do any. I mean, it's amazing to me what you can. I make a phone call, and an hour later I have a picture and it's fixed. It's incredible. So really, a lot of it has to do with just getting on the ground, boots on the ground, driving the neighborhoods. You work on your network. Now, what about you had mentioned other folks that kind of do this, wholesalers or folks that will actually go out there and find the properties and sell them to you for like a finder's fee, right?
Right. So yes, you will pay them a finder's fee. And other individuals who are just, let's say, the mailman or dispatch, when they bring these deals to you, be respectful. Give them a finder's fee for their time. But how else, other than the We Buy Houses signs, can you find these deals? Start attending your local RIA meetups. What is a RIA? It's a Real Estate Investors Association. We have 4 of them locally. One is hosted by John Morey, Zach Childress, Tom Zern. These are some of the individuals who actually head these up. Keith Rowe has one in Athens, And you will want to attend those, because there are constantly deals that people are bringing to the table, and they announce them at these meetings. That's one way. Another way would be to leverage your network on social media. Use what you're good at, people. You have a ton of, most individuals, they got 500 friends, give or take. That is 1,000 eyes out there in your area looking. So let them know that you're interested. And once you do start to find these properties, there are resources that not only can help you source them, but save them, track down the owners. And some of those resources are actually PropStream, which is an app. LandGlide, which is another app. What else? We've got Deal Machine. Deal Machine is one that a lot of wholesalers use to actually source. And then Skip Trace. Skip tracing is how you can take the address and turn that into a phone number for that individual.
Cool.
So you can actually submit the address and they'll tell you the relevant phone numbers.
So using technology is a big part of this. So it's boots on the ground. Tap into your network, let people know that you are interested in buying these properties, and then take advantage of technology.
And now, if you are going to stick with the old traditional method of getting, I say traditional, how long's our internet been around?
A couple years.
So if you're going to check just the MLS, then have a strategy for that. So start looking for houses that are only like 1,300 to 1,600 square feet, or maybe 2-bedroom, 1-bath with a dining room. So now in that house that was listed on the MLS, turn that dining room into a 3rd bedroom. You just created equity with a house that you found on MLS or a foreclosure. So if you are going to go strictly through the MLS, then have a strategy and make sure that property is a part of it, actually matches, the purchase price matches an MAO formula, maximum allowable offer formula, which you can find on Google. So
Okay. So, but in truth, most of these, the best deals are ones that never hit Zillow, never hit the MLS.
They don't
They
get there.
really are just going out, finding them,
Yep.
and bringing them back. This has been really, really good. So, okay, so far in this video series, we've talked about the time frame to flip. We've talked about doing the numbers, running the numbers to make sure that you're going to be profitable.
Yep.
We just talked about where to find the best deals. Next time, I want to talk about what to look for in a potential flip.
Okay.
Okay. Once you're looking at a property, I would think there has to be some kind of criteria to make sure that you're getting in it correctly.
Yeah.
So, all right, Alisha, if folks want to get in touch with you and learn more about what you do, how do they do that?
Well, to contact me directly, I think the best way would be via email, which is
Okay.
homeresurrection@gmail.com. And of course, you can keep up to date with us, current projects, houses we're renewing, deal flow, if you are interested in some of those, at Facebook/Home Resurrection and also Instagram. So, yeah.
Okay.
I think,
Very good. The good old internets,
Yeah.
as they say. Hey, and of course, as always, if I can do anything for you when it comes to real estate, give me a call, 679-0704. Next time, what to look for in a potential flip.
let's do it.
Cool. See you later.
Bye.